Hello, Tottenham supporters. Before we jump into today's exciting updates about our beloved Spurs, I need your help to reach a major milestone, 3,000 subscribers. If you love staying updated with all things Tottenham, hit that subscribe button now. And don't just stop there, stick around until the end, because you won't want to miss any of this. Tottenham Hotspur faced Bournemouth last Saturday in what was undoubtedly one of the most frustrating matches under Thomas Frank's management so far. The 1-0 home defeat not only exposed the team's weaknesses but also highlighted their struggles to create an attacking dynamic capable of breaking down a well-organised side like Bournemouth. The game unfolded with Tottenham constantly searching for an identity, failing to be creative or effective in attack. Frank's side failed to create a single clear-cut chance in the first half, which led to boos from the stands, as the crowd voiced their frustration with the team's performance. The first half was a clear reflection of Tottenham's lack of inspiration and ability to adapt. The team lost 67% of their duels and struggled to impose their style of play. The three central midfielders, Rodrigo Bentancur, João Palhinha, and Pape Sarr, who had impressed in the win against Manchester City, were overwhelmed by Bournemouth's high tempo and the pressure from a well-positioned team. Throughout the first half, Tottenham appeared lost, unable to connect passes and failing to find solutions to break down the opposition's defence. Bournemouth's opening goal, scored by Ivan Nilsson, came after a defensive mistake that exposed the team's lack of organisation, especially during transitions. Frustration among the fans grew in the second half, particularly after referee Simon Hooper failed to show a second yellow card to Semenyo for a foul on Richarlison. Fans, who were already impatient in the first half, directed their anger at the referee, hoping that a potential sending-off could change the course of the game. Despite this possible opportunity for relief, Tottenham failed to respond with the necessary force to turn the score around. The team continued to struggle to find creative solutions to break through Bournemouth's defence and watched as the visitors controlled the game with relative ease, despite not being overly threatening. In the final moments of the match, Tottenham did attempt a reaction, but it was too little, too late. Mathis Tel, following a cross from Jed Spence, had a chance to equalise, but his shot narrowly missed the target and wasn't enough to prevent the defeat. The team had some moments of pressure, but the performance was clearly below the level expected from a Premier League side, especially after such an impressive victory against Manchester City the previous week. With this defeat, Tottenham missed a precious opportunity to close the gap to the top of the table and saw their confidence take a hit, making it clear that much work remains to be done, both offensively and defensively. After the game, Thomas Frank gave a critical analysis, acknowledging that the team wasn't at its best and admitting that many adjustments were needed to improve their performance. The coach highlighted that the team would need more consistency in various aspects of their play to reach the higher standards demanded by the Premier League. Despite the defeat, Frank expressed optimism for the future, pointing out that the players' work ethic is a positive takeaway. The expectation now is that, with the international break and more time for training, Tottenham can reorganise and return to the style of football that impressed their supporters earlier in the season. For Spurs fans, the message is clear: patience is required, but much more than what was seen on Saturday will be needed for the team to stay competitive in the upcoming fixtures. Tottenham's performance on Saturday revealed deeper concerns about the squad's lack of depth and their inability to respond effectively to adversity. While flashes of quality have been evident this season, such as the impressive win over Manchester City, inconsistency remains a critical issue that must be addressed urgently. There was a noticeable absence of leadership on the pitch, with key players like Rodrigo Bentancur and João Palhinha failing to impose themselves in midfield, and Richarlison unable to find solutions in attack. Xavi Simons, despite the high expectations surrounding his summer arrival, appeared distant from being the game-changer needed in a match where Tottenham required more than individual moments of brilliance to break down a well-organised defence. The lack of coordination and a collective approach, particularly in key moments, exposed the team's vulnerabilities, highlighting the urgent need for improvement in offensive fluidity and the ability to adapt to different tactical setups. Without these improvements, Tottenham will continue to struggle against teams that may not be as talented but are tactically disciplined. The pressure is now firmly on manager Thomas Frank, who, although maintaining an optimistic outlook, is fully aware of how slim the margin for error is in the Premier League. With the unforgiving nature of the competition, Tottenham cannot afford to keep squandering home opportunities, especially against teams like Bournemouth, who may be organised but are not considered favourites in such fixtures. Frank must find a way to integrate Simons effectively into the team's structure, ensuring he isn't just a spark of individual quality but a key part of a cohesive attacking unit. Moreover, the club faces an urgent need for reinforcements in the final weeks of the transfer window, whether it be to add more attacking options or to shore up a defence that clearly struggled against Bournemouth. Failure to address these gaps could see Tottenham losing sight of their ambitions for the season, with the growing inconsistency and lack of depth posing significant barriers to their aspirations in the league. Before we jump in, I need your help to hit a huge milestone, reaching 3,000 subscribers. If you're enjoying the content, smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay connected. It's free, it's quick, and it helps the channel grow massively. Let's make this journey together. Now, let's get into it. Tottenham's defeat to Bournemouth on Saturday left many fans questioning the team's overall performance, particularly the lack of creativity in the attacking third. The team struggled to break down Bournemouth's solid defensive structure, failing to create any clear chances in the first half. This disappointing result came after a promising win against Manchester City, which had raised expectations for the team's performance. Fans are now asking whether the injuries and departures of key players have taken a greater toll on the squad than anticipated, or if the team simply couldn't adapt to Bournemouth's style of play. The lack of response, especially in the first half, raised concerns about the team's ability to react to difficult situations. One key point of discussion among fans was the substitutions made by manager Thomas Frank. Despite changes in personnel, the team's performance remained largely unchanged, with no improvement in the offensive play. This led to frustration, with fans questioning Frank's ability to make the necessary adjustments in key moments. In particular, the team's inability to generate pressure on Bournemouth in the second half left supporters wondering about the manager's tactical flexibility. The lack of adaptation during the match was a major concern for many, as teams in the Premier League need to be able to change course when things aren't going well. The fan base, known for its passionate support, expressed growing frustration after the defeat, particularly given the expectations surrounding the team's performance. Some fans pointed to a lack of leadership on the pitch, as key players like Rodrigo Bentancur and João Palhinha struggled to make an impact in midfield. Richarlison, too, was unable to provide the attacking spark the team desperately needed. Many supporters felt the team lacked a clear tactical plan, unable to adapt to Bournemouth's challenges or to seize control of the game when needed. In the end, the defeat against Bournemouth raised significant concerns about the team's overall strategy and depth. Fans are calling for immediate action, whether it be through tactical adjustments or reinforcing the squad to address the issues exposed in this match. While there is still confidence in Frank's ability to turn things around, patience is running out, and supporters are eager to see quick improvements. With the season ahead, Tottenham must regroup and make the necessary changes if they are to remain competitive and avoid letting their potential slip away. Stay in the loop with the hottest Tottenham updates every single day. Hit that subscribe button and give us a like to unlock exclusive content and never miss a beat. Got something to say about this news? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters to the entire Tottenham family. Don't forget to join us for the next video. We'll see you there.